Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to bring a very, very special guest that I recently just connected to, but the connection was instant. So I have Kayla with me here. Hey, Kayla.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing great. So thank you so much for doing this. We are literally on like, what is it, 6 or 7 hour difference?
Yes, I think it's like 7 hours. 7 hours.
Yeah, so it's like middle of the day for me, but it's full on like bedtime for you.
Yeah, it's like what, like nearly like 11 p.m.
Yeah, I love this. So to get into this here, I met Kayla through, we're in a group together, Lily Nova Starseed. So I've talked about Lily Nova quite a bit. She does the Sunday activations. And Kayla, I think you kind of recently joined the chat group just a couple days
Yeah.
ago, maybe?
Yeah, I've been watching her for quite a while on YouTube, but I didn't know she had a group chat, and all of a sudden I just clicked on it, and now I'm in the chat, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, I've met so many lovely people, and I've
Yeah.
connected with you most of all.
I love it. And it was like, for me, it was just like, boom, like everything was like, you need to connect with this woman. And then you had shared your YouTube channel and your absolutely beautiful gift that you have of light
Aw.
language, Reiki, singing. I would love for you to talk about that a little bit more because I was blown away, full body chills the moment I went onto your YouTube.
Well, it's weird because it's like I haven't been activated in anything. Only the angelic Reiki I've been activated in that, but the light language and everything, it just come to me. It was, I think, it's like when you're going through a hard time or you've been through some trauma and stuff, and then it's like something just switched on in my mind. And I've only been on my journey for nearly 3 years, so I'm still a bit like, I don't know everything.
Yeah, well, and we're
But
always learning, right? Like,
yeah. But all I know is that I am connected within my heart, and I'm quite connected to star seeds as well. And I feel like I'm more connected to Sirius. And since that, I've been connecting to the singing and the ocean, all the animal mermaids and stuff like that. Yeah.
and you definitely have like a mermaid voice for sure.
Well,
So
I'm trying to get myself out there, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah, well, here we are. We're helping to get you out there because I definitely want more people to see your gifts and your abilities, right? And two, like you never know which people are at home and these things are happening to them, right? And they're like, what's going on? What's happening here? What's my voice doing? What are my
Yeah.
hands doing? Um, so how you said you kind of it just came to you. How did that start? Like how did you start embracing like what was happening?
Spirit, my awakening or the light language. Oh, but I like that. So, I think like about 3 years ago, I had my dad passed away, and I think just seeing him, I think that just opened me up a little bit, because then it was my foster dad, it was, but then when I woke, it's like I woke up one morning and I wasn't me. It's like I was walking around in an illusion. I was thinking like the sky was purple, and it's gonna sound weird, but like, when you're cooking chicken or something, I could see the veins. It's just, I wasn't me. I was feeling like I was dying. I thought I was going crazy. I felt like, what the hell's going on? I used to call the sheikh, the mosque, everywhere. Everyone who used to was going to me, no, you're not dying. You're having an awakening. And then that's when I started having my psychic abilities. And then I realized I was psychic, clairvoyant. And then I started meeting people who were into like angelic Reiki, and then I got attuned, and then all of a sudden I just started learning about light language. So I watched a couple of women, and then all of a sudden I just started doing it myself. Sorry, I don't quite know much. I'm like stuttering as I'm talking. It's my first thing on YouTube, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it because I have like I don't speak light language, but
Yeah.
I feel like when I dance is when I am most connected to source. That is my like most like
Yeah.
I'm in a whole nother world. If I can like really connect, there's nobody around me. And I do, which I've now seen people, like I've seen you do that. I see like people like May Levy. I think I say her last name wrong, so I apologize. um, but I've seen other people do this and I'm like, oh, my hands do those types of things. And
Yeah.
there's times where it's like, I'm just told to like do this certain mudra and I don't even know what the mudra is. I finally got a mudra book to actually start and I haven't
Wow.
gone through it yet, but just to see like, okay, what am I doing? What is it that I'm being
Yeah.
like guided to do?
It's like it's like I don't know, like this, because this is what I'm starting to do, and I feel like they're like light codes. So what I started to do now is I go live on my Facebook channel sometimes, and I'll be sitting there and I'll send Reiki out, and all of a sudden I'll just be like, just doing all this moves, and I'm feeling, what is it? And I know my intuition. I'm like, okay, I'm going to clear the throat, and then I'll just do all this, and it's amazing, and it does help. I'm thinking, oh, that's not going to help no one, but like it helps a lot of people. Like my friend messaged me just now before this, and she's like, I feel so emotional, I feel so down. So I sent her the videos, and then I tagged it in my live, and she goes, Kayla, you've just made me feel so much better. And I was just like, oh. But it's like where you say the dancing connects you. When I sing and I really get in my heart, I feel like I'm just connected to source. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and
I just want to help other people as well.
Yeah, and it just shined. Like I said, like even I think when we first connected, you did like a little clip for me, even like when we like were just talking on our own, and it was like I felt it in my whole body. I was just like, wow, like you know, and that's why I was like, I need to interview you because it's just, you know, more people need to experience this, right? And
Yeah,
like I said, there's probably more people like you where, you know, things are happening and you're just like, what is this? You know,
yeah, I do.
so alone.
Some people I watch on YouTube who have been doing it for years and they've got big followings, and I'm just like, wow, I'm just new. I don't even know what's happening. I'm just doing all this. But yeah, I at first I thought I was going crazy. Like people would be like, what are you doing? Like, what is that? What are you? But now I realize when I was younger, I used to do humming things with my mouth, and like just doing all like making little stories up. And now I'm a spiritually awoken. I realize what it all is, what it's all about. I'm here on a mission on earth, and I'm an awakened starseed now, and I'm here to just spread love to everyone, and that's my mission. That's my mission, to help people ascend.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And so you spoke a little about like I do Reiki, but you speak about angelic Reiki. Can you speak about that a little bit? I don't know if I've heard that.
Yeah. So do you see Reiki? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know about UC Reiki. All I know is the symbols and stuff like that, isn't it? So with angelic Reiki, it's more like you're connecting to the highest kingdom of the angels. Like, quote me wrong if I'm like anyone's watching this. But it's like you're connecting to the angels, the kingdom, and you're connecting to source. But with the difference between UC Reiki and angelic is, do you know where you have all the symbols? We have them actually embedded in our chakras. So if I'm sitting here now and I'm giving you distance healing, I don't need to do all the drawings. I just send it. I can just I just imagine like I've got my healing angel behind me, and I'll just send it. So it's not really it's me healing you, but it's like the angels are coming channeling through me to send the healing to you. And also I use like ascendant masters, like Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin's my ascendant master. She is like care and compassion. So when I do the angelic Reiki for people, I just call upon her 3 times, and she steps in my energy field and sends out the love to wherever you need it.
So beautiful. Wow.
But it's amazing journey to be on. I just absolutely love it. I do. I really love it.
And so because you have kids as well, we're both.
Oh, I have 4.
Yeah. Do your kids experience this? Do you practice and do these things?
Yeah, I do it. My 7-year-old son, he's just started talking spider language, and he's opening up a lot more. And now he used to be scared of spiders, and he's like collecting them everywhere in the house. And my and what he says to me he's like, Mum, when you're upset, I know you're upset, and I send healing to you. And then he come to me the other day, he's like, look, I've got my energy ball.
Oh,
I know, it's so cute. And my other daughter, she's like 5, and she actually thinks she's like a princess, and she's like, she's gonna grow up being this princess, and she thinks like she's actually a mermaid.
I love it. You know?
But now it's like, because I'm doing my humming. At first, they were going to me, oh, Mum, what are you doing? Like, what is that? Now I'm catching my 11-year-old going around the house like, so it's like bringing harmony in the household as well, and it's just nice. It's bringing us all, and we are up together as a family anyway. But I mean, it's just bringing us all closer.
Yeah,
It's lovely.
it is.
I mean, because I've had a lot of like trauma in the past, and like ex-relationship, and I was in an abusive relationship and stuff, and for 10 years I was married. So coming out of that, and just for 3 years I've been on my own with the kids now. So it's just like I'm blossoming into this person I never thought I was. I'm just like, what's happening? I've got my own website, I've set my YouTube up, I've got my own little Facebook group. I might not be like out there like I have most followers, but it's just it's whoever I can touch.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it. And we're definitely going to make sure we have all your links below so that people can also go whatever platform they're on. If they're on all the platforms, go ahead and jump on and make sure you give her a follow. I ask about the kids because my heart in all of this is like, it's really with kids, right? And I think a lot within the, I mean, let's be straight, within the last 3 years, a lot have happened to kids, right? They've gone through the most out of all of us, right?
Yeah,
and
they have.
I think within the whole ascension, a lot of kids, like, we kind of forget about the kids, that they're also experiencing this and going through this at the same time. So like, they're
actually, quote me wrong, but I think when I was reading Ishmael's book, or when I was doing the interview with them, kids now, I think kids from 2012, they've already got they've ascended already. They've got that DNA within them. So it's like they're just smooth. That's why I'm looking at. I'm thinking, why aren't they feeling what I'm feeling? Like the symptoms. I'm tired. I've had a swollen belly for days, and it's because they've already been through this and they're already switched on. They're going to go straight to the 5D. The kids.
Yeah, we have so much to learn from them. Like,
we do.
You know, and I think since with my kids, I'm really open with them as well about like they've taken their Reiki training, just their like level 1.
Aww.
My little guy will do Reiki, play with his energy ball and stuff. But my oldest daughter, so she is very gifted artist, and lately there's been a few times where she draws these beings that, I mean, they had to have been maybe her or maybe family members or something. Like, they're so detailed. She's got a total story for them.
How old
you know, she's 13.
That's like my daughter's 11, and she has a lot of trouble in school with getting bullied, but she's an amazing artist. She draws all these beings that she never even thought. It's so, I resonate with you so much with that. Like, they're so talented, and they want to try and label them, saying they're trying to label my daughter, saying she's autistic, saying she's this, she's that, but really they're not. They're just magical, aren't they?
Yeah, and that's what, like I said, like for the kids, I feel like so many kids have been labeled and put in these like boxes because they don't fit in their boxes, you know?
Exactly. No, you're right.
And they literally, like you said, like Ishmael says, they literally are vibrating on a whole nother frequency. They are, you know, it's really hard for them to be in this density, right? So some of them aren't, you know, some of them don't speak, or some of them are kind of like off in like wherever,
in their own little land,
or they can't sit still, you know, this whole like sitting. I unschool, so, but I mean, you know, the whole sitting in a desk for like 8 hours of a day, it's like, well, yeah, like, they're
in the UK we have to send them to school. In the UK they have to go to school, but my second oldest daughter's the same. She doesn't like to go out. She's social anxiety, but I can tell she's they say she's got autism, but I tell that she's from somewhere else. She doesn't like water. She hates water. But I took her to the sea the other day, and she was swimming in the sea. And I'm just like, what the hell? So they're all, I know the kids are all away in their own little, but they're really between dimensions. That's where they are. They're between dimensions. And I'm like, my daughter's name's Fatima. I'm like, I know, I understand, but she has none of it. She's like, go away. She doesn't believe in all of it.
Yeah.
She's only 9, but she will go there.
In their own timing, right? I mean, there's some things I try to
exactly.
talk to my kids about too, and they're like, what?
Just like, are you crazy?
Yeah. They are. I mean, my kids are pretty open to things. My middle daughter, she didn't speak. She could speak, but she didn't speak for when she was young, like until she was probably about 3. But I always knew that she was communicating. Like I really feel like she has the gift of, like, she came in with the gift of telepathy. And she would just stare at you, and she's got these big, beautiful eyes, like owl eyes. And I would, like, people would get frustrated, right? And be like, why is she not talking? And I'm like, well, she is. She's just not talking the way that you, like, are used to it, right? I'm like, she's communicating 100% if you just tap into, like, what. And I mean, back then I had no idea. I was nowhere near my spiritual journey, but I just knew that she was communicating with us in her way.
Definitely, in her own little way. Like my daughter does all this, like, hands, like she gets all like that, and I know she's trying to communicate. And you know your own kids, don't you? But the system just wants to try and label them all, don't they? But yeah, it's just a beautiful journey, that one. I'm so grateful that I woke up in time, because I've only been on it for what, nearly 3 years. I feel like I've been going for it for like 20 years, and I've so much stuff's happening to me, like all the symbols I was drawing today and posting in the group. I'm like, what the hell? And I actually sent that to one of my friends, and he said the last one I sent was dragon. It was dragon language, and then it was earth, and then it was just like feminine and masculine energy. So yeah, I'm like, well, where's all this coming from? I'll be a pro within 2 years. I'm looking back on this interview saying I didn't even know what I was talking about.
But that's the beautiful part of this journey, right? Is that we're always learning. Like there's always, I love the connection that we make. Like you just said, you drew these things, and then one of your friends was able to be like, oh, that's actually this, you know? And to me, it's so amazing, right? Just to be able to, and I mean, even some of the stuff you were drawing were like symbols that were on my third eye. Tonight. I was just like, I can't even make this up. Like that's the same. And
I know it's crazy.
Right?
But the most of all that you've got to do is like first of all, I was more on the psychic bit. I started giving readings. I actually do. I work for like a psychic service. I give phone calls to, but I don't resonate with the psychic part of it. Even though I can see, like I can probably see in someone's house, I can see stuff. It gives me a weird feeling after, like the energy sticks down. But when I do angelic Reiki, I absolutely love it, because the same time I'm healing you or whoever I'm healing, I'm receiving it back as well. So I've had a swollen stomach for like 2 to 3 days. And I feel like it's because I'm doing all these readings and stuff. But if anyone comes to me to help, I will give them a reading. But I like to do more of the light language healing, the angelic Reiki healing. But with the light language now, I can heal all your chakras by just talking it to you. And I've realized that I can do it without being activated by anyone.
Yeah.
And it actually works, because I've tested it on my friends. For
sure. I totally believe that. Like I'm the believer. I mean, yes, I was attuned to Reiki, but I truly believe that everybody can do this. Like I believe
they can.
We can all do, like I said, even my little guy, he's only 3.5, but he knows what he's doing, right? And, would you be open to sharing any of your gifts with us?
Yeah. What I was going to say before I got attuned to Reiki, I could do it, but I didn't understand what I was doing. So I think that's why I've done the course, to get the certificate and to get more knowledge. And I'm happy I've done it, because I've got loads of knowledge and my life completely changed. But I've actually got my cards in my hand.
Yeah.
But what do you want me to do? I'll do anything. I do it all.
Whatever you're open to sharing, I think the audience would love to see. I mean, you're so gifted, so
I'll try and do I'll do a little bit of light language first. I'll do a little bit of singing. Right. So I just like to, first of all, take a couple of deep breaths, and you as well. So take a couple of deep breaths. And then just put your hand on your heart center. And just accept this here. I'm just going to do a little bit of a heart healing. So. La dividia Aria Oria kanaya kaya kastika lakata kaya tosti kata makita haya. Uli kata na makita kaya takasta tatika no tikata pikata. Oria kaya tiaya kaya to. La divina. La via soria. Toria kaya tia tana makita kaya takatosti kana makita kataya tai kitaya ta. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was doing. I was just come to me. I started doing all this little hand movement.
Oh, thank you. So I just like every time
I'm sweating.
Yeah. Well, it's like super hot here right now. I turned off all my fans because you would be able to hear them in here, but yeah, wow, you give me chills every time, like every time. And thank you so much for sharing that. Like,
oh, that was so. I always get emotional when someone always like compliments me. I get emotional. I'm like, oh. What else shall I try and do? I've got So when I do all this, I can. Are you struggling with anything at the moment? I feel like you may. Is it your throat? I've got a bit of it. Is it your head as well?
Pardon me?
Is it your head as well?
I have a slight headache today.
Yeah, and maybe that's because before I was coming on here, I was getting a sore head at the back, I was just getting some weird feel. I'm thinking maybe I'm picking up on it energy. I can try and do a little clearing thing for you and see if you can feel. I've never done this before, but
I would be honored. Yeah.
Right. So I think some people call it like psychic surgery, like light language psychic surgery or something. So I open the third eye and channel. Let's go. So this will be for the throat first. I'm pulling something. I just pulled something from the throat. I don't know if you felt it. Just let me know if you did. If you didn't,
it's like this scratchy feeling.
Yeah, it was like this, and then I just had to pull something out. Now I've got the headache. Now let me just. I was just, I was like that massage in your face. I feel all hot.
Yeah, that's where I feel it. Like it's all in here that I'm feeling. I mean, I need when I have my dreads up, it gives me this headache, so I should probably take them down. But
Yeah.
you know exactly what I'm feeling. Like, and we didn't talk about this. Just so you guys know, we did not talk about this before.
No, we didn't. It's the first time I've actually been face to face with you.
This is
I only met you when yesterday.
I think was it? It was
it yes?
Was it Sunday? I think it was.
Yeah.
It's like this all just came together.
So I'm gonna pull you one of these Lemurian cards.
Those so beautiful. They're big.
Yeah, they are quite big, aren't they? And look at the art. Oh, we can't see, but the artwork on them. Can you see? Yeah, it's so beautiful. The artwork. That's like a feminine and a masculine looking at each other. But yeah, so do you want to just take a couple of deep breaths and send your energy over to me? We'll see what we pick up. Okay, I've got am I okay if I pick anyone up in spirit to let you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an auntie or an aunt that might have passed?
I do.
Okay. Was you very close to her? Like a mother type?
She didn't, like, she lived back home in Albuquerque, but we were like, yeah, we were close.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like itchiness around my head, so I don't know whether she suffers with anything.
Yes.
Did she? Really? You're not just saying that now?
No, I'm not just saying that at all. Oh, my mom's gonna be like blown away by this.
Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of it. She's like this. She's like, oh, fuck. Like, she's just like, oh, God. Like, she's just having one of the moments, like that. I'm just can't stop itching. But she's just, I don't know whether there was like a suit or is she talking about a suitcase? Was she planning on going somewhere or did she go somewhere before she passed?
I don't know. Just because she did live in Albuquerque, so, and I'm in Canada, so
maybe. So she lives far from you. Maybe that's where the suitcase, maybe she was planning on ask your mum.
Yeah, I will.
Maybe she was planning on coming over, but she just wants to let you know. I don't know whether you've been going through a hard time at the moment or there's something that you're trying to work through in your life. And she just wants you to know she's there with you, and she doesn't want you, because she feels like you get quite emotional sometimes, and you put too much stuff on yourself, and you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. She wants you to just know that you're doing amazing. You're an amazing mother as well. I'm getting upset now. And she just wants
like, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna cry though.
No, I'm gonna cry. Hey, we're just real people here. Yeah. And she just wants you to know that you're doing amazing. You're an amazing mum. Have you got boys?
I have one boy.
Yeah, there's something about your boy that stands out more than, I'm not saying all your kids, but she's talking about your boy. She wants you to just make sure you put that protective bubble over him all the time and keep him close.
I do
that. You?
Yes, we do the white light.
My leg's gone numb, sorry.
Wow.
But yeah, she just wants you to just keep doing the white light. She knows you're doing it anyway, but just keep doing it. And also, I feel like this card as well is all about manifesting your dreams. So I feel like at the moment you are trying to manifest, and whatever it is that you're manifesting, it's coming for you. It's coming to light. You just need to keep in the heart center, keep in your heart, be positive. Just whatever it is that you're manifesting, make sure it's not going to like hurt anyone else in the process. So as long as it's for your highest good and with good intentions, you can work on that. And I do feel like something's coming for you. There's something new that's about to unfold, which I feel like you already know what that could be. But as well, it may be something, a shock to you as well. You might not think that you're worthy of it, but you actually are.
Okay, wow.
And it's coming. So I'm just going to pull you one of these ones. How long have we got left? I'm like, how long have we got?
I just got a pop-up saying we have 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, about 9.5.
Okay, so we've got this one as well for you. So This is like the donkey card. So this is all about keep your heart open no matter what. So like I was saying, manifest. I'm getting an itch on my nose now. I don't know if itchy nose. But just keep your heart open. Make sure you keep it open. Don't let anyone put you down. Don't get wrapped up in anyone else's dramas or anything like that. Just stay in your heart center. And no matter what, you've got archangels, Mary and Gabriel as well around you. So just call upon them. Are you okay?
Yeah, you're just hitting so many.
Just call upon them to be there next to you. And then the last one that fell out was the dog. So it's all about be despicable in your home and community life. Sorry, I can't read big words. So yeah, just be despicable
Yeah.
in your community and your home. So I feel like that's what you're doing. Are you quite a community person? You like to people talk and you like to be there for other people as well. Yeah. So you're quite loving. You're in your heart center. And that's what you're doing. You're all about your community, your people around you, and you're just like looking after people. Like, look with me. We don't even know each other. We just connected so much, and you've like offered me to come on here and try and help me grow as well. So I thank you for that. And you are an amazing person, and you are going to go far.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting like personal things, so thank you.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. This is what I mean. This is what I'm here for. This is what I love doing. It's my passion, and it's not about money or anything for me. Like I do most things for free on my pages, and I just love doing it. And the last one that fell out for you, and I don't know why I picked the fairy ones up. The fairy card is believe in your magic. So you are magic. Magic is all around you. So you need to open up your eyes and you need to see the magic that's all around in nature. So the fairy of the Northern Lights says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too.
Wow. And what beautiful words.
Isn't that lovely?
Oh, those are my colors. Like
the last card just like finished it like amazing. You are magic. We are all magic.
We are all magic.
Crazy world.
Yeah, we all have something, right? That's the thing. It's like no matter who you are, you have something. So that's why I always say, like, shine your light. Just shine your true, authentic self. Be your true, authentic self, because nobody else can be you, right? Like,
no, they can't.
Need to get caught up, and like, there's times where I've been like, oh, why can't I do that? Or how come I can't do that? But then it's like, it's not meant, like I'm meant to receive this, like
you are, because me as well. Like 2 years ago, I used to be like, oh, why aren't I like that? Or why are they doing that? Or they're better than me? Or no, you've got to believe in yourself. We are all one, but we're all on our own path. So no one's better than anyone. You just got to believe in yourself. And since I've been doing that the past week, like it's crazy. I've been working on myself, and now all these opportunities have been coming up for me. And I think I manifested this, to be honest, because I was like, I just want to get myself on YouTube. I want to have an interview with someone, but I can't. And all of a sudden, like, you just popped up.
Yeah, manifestation is just instant lately. I've talked about so many things that have happened to me. I actually did not that long ago, and I'll have to link him below. I know his name is Christopher, but I forget his full like YouTube name.
Yeah.
But he also does light language, and he had done like a beacon that like activates your beacon to find your soul tribe. And I was like, you know what, let's try it and see. And it was like, I'm not joking. Like I did that, and it was like within days, it was like connection out of connection. All these like,
so I need to do that.
Yeah, I'll share. I'll link it down here.
Because lately, well, not lately, but what I've been finding is I've been meeting people, and then the next minute they've been falling away, and I'm like, I thought they were like my soul tribe. What's going on? I think I've got like a handful, not even a handful of people who are still around me now, and I know they're my soul tribe, but I can feel more. But what's happening is they're all from over like the seas. They're all from like the USA or Canada, and I believe that we're all put in locations to light up the grid around the world.
Yeah, you're giving me chills, because I 1000% believe that too. That it's hard, because a lot of us do feel really alone, right? We don't have like in real life here, but we've been spread out, but we're finding each other. Like like I said, as soon as we connected, I was like, yep, like I need to interview her. I need people to see what she does, you know. And
I feel now I've actually seen you on this, like it's like in person. I do feel a connection with you. I can just see it in your eyes. I do feel like you're like from Sirius or Lydian, is it? Are you? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I do feel like that strongly, and I've only just realised that myself. That's my heart. I've got a Palladian on one side, Lydian, but my heart is Sirius.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I don't want this to cut us
Thank
off, but
you.
if you can you just quickly, like I said, I'm gonna link it, but can you just share like what platforms you're on?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Angelic Starseed. I have an Angelic Starseed on TikTok, and I've got my Facebook group, which is Angelic Kayla, but I'll give you all the links to put in the bottom.
And you just started Telegram.
Oh yeah, and I've got Telegram. I've got a Telegram group as well, a little chat. Yeah, so I'll put that in the bottom as well. I'll give it to you. So it'll be nice to connect with if anyone out there would like to connect with me, yeah, so you can find me down the bottom.
Yeah, and I encourage you guys to connect, to get into these chats, because this is where you truly meet people. This is where you start finding your tribe. This is where you start not feeling so alone, right? Like that's for me.
Yeah.
Like you start realizing like, oh, I can actually have these conversations with people and I'm not crazy, you know, or maybe we're just all crazy together, but
I've got my guides, they're standing and they're like this, just like tapping me, like they're like, hooray.
Yeah.
I think I've completed one thing that I wanted to do.
I love it. I love it.
But yeah, thank you so much for inviting me to the channel. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming, for staying up late. And I definitely would love to have you back again.
Yeah,
check
definitely.
out her.
Well, I'll even maybe teach you some light language and we can bounce off together.
That would be such an honor. Yeah.
Or we can Reiki each other. Send each other Reiki.
Anytime, anytime.
Yeah.
And we didn't really talk about it, but she actually did an interview with Ishmael. So that is on my channel. So I know a lot of people that are on my channel also follow Ishmael. So definitely check out her YouTube and her other platforms. You are definitely want to connect with Kayla. She is a very special starseed. So thank you so much. And I look so forward to continually growing this connection we have.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we will see you guys all soon. Thanks for joining us on this interview. And like I said, all the links will be posted below. Have a great evening. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Bye.